You know, I'm gonna be honest, I really like Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Best one since the first one, in 2008. I just don't like the role of the guest characters. Sure, they're really cool characters and all, but I just don't like how they're available in this event, unlike everyone else who could be playable in every single event in the game. Now, keep in mind that Egg Pongs and Birdos and Boom Booms don't count, and neither does any of these characters because they're only available in the 3DS version. This is the Wii U only experience. So, and by the way, where's Dry Bowser? I mean, Boom Boom's in the title, but not Dry Bowser? I mean, come on, that's insane. Welcome to my top 14 guests. And by the way, I was in Boston for 3 days, so that's that. Now, this is kind of unfair. I really didn't know who Zaz was before this game, but now I know. He's a big, tall, ugly, skinny guy. And he's purple too, so he kind of reminds me of Waluigi. I mean, he's purple and he's skinny. How much closer can you get? And the reason he's down at 14 is because he honestly hurts my ping pong experience, or table tennis, whatever you want to call it. I just look at that laugh. He's so ugly, and I just don't understand it. I can't play with him. Okay, so pretty much everything I said about Zaz kind of falls into play with Styx here. I mean, Styx also kind of hurts my archery experience just because her sight is so bad. Like, it's fast, but it's not like controlled, so I can't really get it on the target fast enough. So look at that. When you want to shoot the arrow, you miss it. Like, I can't hit the target with Styx. I really don't know why. But the thing is, Styx honestly looks a lot better than Zaz, and I think I figured out who Styx was before Zaz, so that's kind of why she's up here at number 13. I mean, sure, this list is going to be more Mario biased, but then again, I'd really like Mario compared to Sonic. But I mean, come on. Wendy is freaking terrible. She's my least favorite of the Koopalings, not to be sexist or anything, but I just don't like Wendy. I don't know why. She's alright at swimming, but I think it's just me. I really suck at swimming, so that's why I can't even get first place with Wendy. So, you know, I kind of wish they chose another Koopaling for swimming besides Wendy, but I mean, having Wendy there kind of makes sense. Alright, so here's SBO. I've known him since Sonic Heroes, and it's kind of confusing. I mean, look at the way his hands are positioned. I mean, it's like a gun. Come on, SBO. Too busy being the official for these games that you don't even know how to position your hands correctly anymore. But anyways, I like the triple jump event, and I don't know if SBO was the best choice for triple jump. I mean, I really don't know SBO enough, so that's why he's kind of down here at number 11, plus he sweats a lot. Now, they may have picked maybe the two worst Koopalings for this spot, but I don't know. No, wait, never mind. Iggy and Lemmy are worse than Larry, so it's good. But then again, Larry, I mean, they had Ludwig and Roy in the 3DS version, but not in the Wii U version. Why did they take them out and leave Larry in? I mean, come on. I would have much preferred Ludwig to be in the, to take Larry's spot here. I just don't understand. I don't know what relationship Larry has with a horse in Equestrian. It doesn't really make any sense to me, but I mean, I guess it's kind of cool because I'm really familiar with him. I don't know. So Diddy Kong is the guest of Rugby? That doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. Diddy Kong's not big or strong. I was expecting maybe like Donkey Kong would be the guest, but I mean, sure. But Donkey Kong is like playable in all events, so I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. But I mean, someone bigger, not Diddy Kong. I mean, sure, Diddy Kong's an alright character. I mean, did you see his moveset? He just juked everyone out, so he's pretty good at Rugby. I just don't understand why he's the guest of this event, though. So, you have no idea how excited I was to hear that some of the Sonic Riders characters were coming back for the Rio Olympic Games. Now, Wave wasn't really one of the characters that I really liked, but hey, she could glide on the rails now, unlike in the Sonic Riders game where only speed characters like Sonic and Shadow could do it, so that's pretty good. But I mean, I kind of wish, you know, Storm came back too. Storm would have been good for Rugby. But then again, Wave at BMX, I mean, it makes sense since she rides vehicles, but I just don't really like Wave that much. So, I don't know, call it unfair, call it unjust, but I mean, Zavik made a really great first impression of me, unlike Zaz. In fact, Zavik was actually the very first guest I unlocked, so that's kind of cool. Zavik's one of the characters from the Deadly Six, or one of the main villains in the group known as the Deadly Six, and he fits boxing perfectly. It makes perfect sense because he's so huge and intimidating. So Toad is pretty much the exact opposite of Zavik. I mean, he's not intimidating whatsoever, and he's not big, and he's a Mario character, so that makes him really the opposite of Zavik. But I mean, he's really fast at the 4x100 relay. I mean, look at this. He's first in the first event, and plus he has his little Toad friends to help him out there. But I mean, when he's getting the last leg, look at this. Toad is a freaking speed demon. Look at that. He destroys everybody. That's what I like about him. He's so good in this race. Now, I'm kind of familiar with Rouge. I mean, she was an unlockable character in Sonic Riders, and I played that game a lot. I think that's actually one of my favorite Sonic games out there. And she was an unlockable character in Sonic Heroes, another one of my favorite Sonic games, when she was part of Shadow's team. And, you know, it's kind of hard to be good at beach volleyball when you have to depend on your partner to do good as well. But, I mean, when they're both good, Rouge is really good. Especially when, you know, when she's down there and she just spikes the ball out of everybody's way. And I don't know, in this cutscene, I don't know if Nintendo didn't think we were going to notice, but, I mean, come on, Nintendo, you can't hide that from us. Alright, so when I say I really was happy and excited when the Sonic Riders characters were coming back, I was really happy. Look at this. Jet with a freaking goal in football. Now, let me just talk about Jet in football for a second. Jet is a beast at football. He scores all kinds of goals. He just scored this header from a corner kick. I mean, come on. He's amazing. He could score from deep passes from Eggman. He could score on his own with defenders in the way. I mean, he could score on rebounds too. What more do you want from Jet? Jet is an amazing character. I'm so glad they brought him back from Sonic Riders, and he is absolutely amazing at football. Now, in terms of appearance, I really prefer Dry Bowser over Bowser. But I mean, come on, guys. You couldn't at least serve Dry Bowser some justice. You have to put Boom Boom in there, not him? Come on, Boom Boom doesn't even count because he's only playable in rugby. Now, Dry Bowser is a beast in Javelin Throw, not to mention that Javelin Throw is one of my favorite events in this game. But I mean, the way that he sets the angle is so slow, so you could get perfect almost every time, and that Dry Bowser could get possibly at least 85 meters on a throw. That is insane. This cutscene is from him getting at least, I think, 89.889 meters or something, so he can almost get up to 90 meters. Dry Bowser is a really powerful character, and I'm really happy that they included him in this game. So Nabbit has the best advantage because he's in one of my favorite events of all time, the 100-meter dash. But Nabbit is really fast. I think he's the same speed as Yoshi and Daisy, but when you use him right, just like me, you have the whole dash at the beginning, and then you could use what some of my friends call his rabbit feet, and he just speeds all the way to the end. He leaves a cloud of dust behind him. Look at this. You could get under 9 seconds with 8.996 or 8.882. And he's super fast. Look at him. He just destroys everybody. I'm so happy that they included Nabbit, especially since they got this from New Super Mario Bros. U. Now guys, let me just tell you something. If there is a list that Rosalina qualifies for, it is most likely that she's going to get number 1. I mean, look how graceful she is in this rhythmic gymnastics. I don't think there was a better event for her to do, especially since she's wearing those tights and all that. I mean, that judge is probably thinking, oh, I better give her an A if I have a chance with her. You know what I'm saying? Rosalina has an amazing moveset. I mean, it's even hard to play rhythmic gymnastics because I'm getting distracted looking at Rosalina with her appearance. Oh my god. But I mean, look at that. She is so awesome, and I do amazing with her all the time, Javelin. But then again, she's always my favorite character. So leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new to this channel, and thanks for watching.